I'm having a hard time defending this idea when I was only 70 or 80% in.
Okay.
So, as I said, I'm not 100% sold that I'm going to do it.
I hadn't signed the will, but I prepared it.
Okay, good.
Dun 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 dun. It's Haydosh. Dun 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 and Dandy. Dun 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 dun. Coming at you live.
Here's number 3, and I think you, again, will oppose this idea. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but no one's really visited the idea of a finite lifespan. Just saying to yourself, at 80, I'm just going to walk into the water and never come back. Like, I'm going to plan to live 80 years old, and that's it.
Yeah. Why? What's the point? What's the purpose?
We just see so many people that are just hanging on to life by the string of their finger, and it's just like so poor quality. Why not just say, I'm gonna have a good 80 years, spend the money to finish at 80, and then that's it.
Would you be able to be like, oh, it's one more day, tomorrow's the end, and I'm happy with that?
Well, that's the question, whether people would be able to go through with it. Yeah. But I feel like
euthanasia yourself, like lethal injection, die in your sleep peacefully that night. You wouldn't be able to get sleep.
I feel like knowing the end would be comforting for some people, because they're not just trying to do everything they can to live longer. They're trying to do everything they can to enjoy life more.
I agree. People are too obsessed with living long as opposed to living well. You can just optimize both. You can just always be living a good life. And then just, if you're 90 and you're still living a good life, go for it. Why don't you just quit, for lack of a better word, when you've just had enough? Rather than just being like, oh, 80 will be enough. You're not 80. You don't know if 80 is going to be enough.
Okay. True. Put it this way. It's very hard to quantify life's not good. It's very easy to quantify 80 years.
Yes.
But I guess...
But are you just quantifying something that shouldn't be quantified?
Mate, look, you probably are right. It's a quality thing, but...
I feel like if your life deteriorates to a point how you feel that you're living a poor quality of life due to extreme arthritis, you've lost all your friends, your partner's died, that sort of thing, like you should be able to feel like, oh, I'm not living a good life anymore, and there's no way, you know, if you're like 80 and you should be able to, like, you know, end your life, you know, peacefully, euthanasia, that sort of thing, due to poor quality of life, and that you can't fix, then that's okay. But I feel like you can easily be 90 and be I'm living a good life.
I've seen that, man.
You've seen it.
I just...
You'll be one of those people. You look after yourself.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're going to get to 80 and be like, well, that's it, you know. You're going to be like, I'm still a good thing to do.
I just think having a definite end point makes you make different decisions. Rather than thinking, I'll just go till I run out of gas and drive. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, maybe you'd appreciate it more and it'd stop procrastination as much.
Yeah.
But I don't see how, if you have that mindset you've got already, why having a cap on it will do anything. You just have to, I'll have this attitude my whole life. I'm not knowing when I'm going to die. But you're saying that if everyone lives to 80, then everyone will have your attitude.
I see what you're saying. People still won't try and live their life to the fullest, even if it's capped at 80.
Yeah. It's just then I've just got goalposts, you know what I mean?
It's just another thing to whinge about.
Yeah.
I've only got 7 years.
Bloody dogs eat my lunch. I hate it. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I just think, go out on your terms. Like, rather than ending up in some retirement home, being like riddled by illness, like go out on a high, just say, that's the time.
I think a lot of what's dictating your quality of life isn't like all age factors. It's not like once you hit 80, life just becomes hell bad. It's about how you live the years up to 80 that dictates whether or not the 80 plus is any good. If you've been a smoker all your life, heavy drinker, don't exercise, poor social relationships, you're stressed out all the time. By the time you hit 80, your body's going to be pretty cooked. And you're going to be not enjoying good quality of life. You know what I mean? Like your body and brain and environment will be no good. So you're just going to be poor. But if you optimize everything now and do all those right things, you could hit 80 and be like, I'm kicking up steam. I got great grandkids coming. I want to see them. And then I can, like, I'm still kicking it. I'm still doing all the good things. I can impact more good. Think about this. If you didn't die at 80, if you're like, I could cap it, or because you eat well and you look after yourself, you could probably live to 90, I'd say. Statistically, probably you'd get 90. That's 10 years. You could make the world a better place. You could go to Africa and build houses.
Are you able to do those things at 80? And
who's that old guy, that footy player who was doing push-ups till the day he died, like 100 push-ups?
Tommy Hafey. Yeah. Look, that is inspirational, and
Why don't you just make that your goal to be the best damn old person ever? Because you're going to optimize yourself so that you're not shit by 80. You're excellent by 80.
but shouldn't you just do that now? Shouldn't you go?
You will
make
do it
difference
now. You will do it now. Longevity magnificence.
Okay, I'm having a hard time defending this idea when I was only 70 or 80% in.
Okay.
As I said, I'm not. I'm not 100% sold that I'm going to do it.
I hadn't signed the will, but I prepared it.
Okay, good. Yeah. I'm just throwing it out there as an idea. Like, it's not an idea many people discuss, but it's one I've mused with. I haven't made a decision on my future yet. I've signed the contract for 24, but not 80. It's just an idea.
It's consideration.
It's amusing. If you put an end date on your life, how you live it will be different. That's
true.
Yeah, that's true.
But does that make it better? Will it be better?
I would say for some people it would.
But it's not like you're signing a deal with the devil or God.
It's not
being like, all right, if we make it 80, we're going to settle on 80. You know, we're not talking 70, we're not talking 90. We'll settle in the middle. You can still die earlier than that.
Oh, I know that, man. I know.
So you're not really doing anything.
But you're capping it. So it's like the game could end before then. You know, I'm going to retire at maybe 50, 55, or I'm going to take more retirements early, or I'm going to make sure I see my kids now rather than rather than plan those 10, financially, rather than plan to have those 10 financial years of like 50 grand a year for the 80 to 90. I'm going to take that 500 grand and use it now. I'm not going to have to save as much super, except, yes, it gives you more coins to play with in the young years, rather than have to plan for retirement and inheritances. Consider that. Have you got a response to that? You've got $500,000 that you don't need to...
Could be more reckless though if you knew when you're going to die. If you're going to die at 80, you'd be like, oh well, I've only got this much time left. I may as well burn out my good years while I've got them.
Live fast, die young.
Instead of now 80, you're going to be old. It's going to be like 60, you're going to be starting to be decrepit because you've lived too hard before.
It's not like that. My argument is that the health system is now good at keeping... people alive at a low quality of life for longer, but it can't keep the quality high.
The daily,
So,
alive but not
alive but not living. So,
good, I like that.
The last 3 years of your life, you use like half the healthcare that you ever use in your lifetime.
Oh, really?
Some really skewed. You're basically just cutting out. You're trimming the fat off the steak. You're still in...
I feel like you've got a good idea. Like, well, how can we've got lots of people living long, but not well.
Yeah.
How can we change that? I don't think capping it at 80 is the answer to that
Maybe,
problem.
yeah.
There's more options to be considered here.
What's this space?
All right, comes back. All right, guys, this is the answer. 82. 80 is perfect. You still get some 80s.
I've run the map. I've done the whiteboard.
82 in 9 months. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Burfy.
Thanks, Burfy.
Thanks for coming on. It's always good to have a boy on.
Cool, boy.
Oh, shit. Haydosh Dandy. Sexist.